Hi guys, so next we're going to go over filling out the registration form. So we already did step 1, we're going to go to step 2. You're going to look and go into your Skyward Access. So you're going to log on to your Skyward. So you can only view this on the computer, so not on your phone. And you're going to go into graduation requirements. And this is important because you're going to see what you have remaining, what you have left until you graduate right here in the red, and what you currently have progress. So this student is Johnny B. Good, and you can see right here in the red, he has 6 credits left. So this is important to look at your graduation requirements to make sure you're signing up for the classes that you have to take before you can graduate. So Johnny has 6 credits left. He needs his senior year of English. He needs 1 more credit of math. He needs a credit of social studies. He has 1 more half credit of PE to take, a credit of world language, and he has a credit and a half of electives that he needs to take before he can graduate. And then these are the classes that hopefully he will pass, that he has in progress, and get those credits. So let's go back to your form. Next, you're going to go to step 3. So look at your high school and beyond plan. So remember, this is a senior registration form that we're looking at. You're going to go to your high school and beyond plan. And remember, you can get that through that to the Moses Lake High School website. You're going to go to the counseling department and college and career center. And then here you can get to your high school and beyond plan. Click on my school data, and it should look something like this. So if you don't have any of these filled out or it's not done yet, you should probably be working on your high school and beyond plan. So you're going to go to my plan and then go to your 4-year course plan. And so this is the stuff that you should have filled in, and the classes that you take should reflect your 4-year plan. So keep that in mind and look at your high school and beyond plan when you're choosing classes as well. So we're going to go back to the registration form and then right here. So we're going to go off Johnny B. Good. So this is his registration form for his senior year. Next, you're going to fill in your career interests, anything that you're interested in. So Johnny decides that, you know what, he really likes animals, and he's interested in being a vet tech, possibly an assistant. He really wants to go to a university. He's researched that there's a pretty good program at WSU right here that he would like to attend. So put right here in a college or a military or an employer that you're interested in. Make sure you have all this filled out right here. Next, we're going to go to step 5. Johnny is going to choose an English class. And remember, each form dependent upon your class. So if you're a sophomore or a freshman, this is going to look different. Your form and steps and options are going to look different. So pay attention to your form. We're looking at a senior class of 2024. So Johnny needs to choose an English. He decides that he wants to take an AP literature class. He wants to kind of challenge himself, which is great. So he signs up for an AP literature class A and B with the corresponding course code. Next, step 6, he's going to choose a history class. So he goes back to his graduation requirements and he sees that he has a credit of history left, and he sees that he needs to take a civics and a history elective. So he puts his civics class right here with the corresponding course code. And then he looks back through the course guide and he sees that street law looks pretty interesting to him. So he's going to take that as his history elective, and he puts in the corresponding course code. Next, he's going to choose a math class. He sees that he has 1 more credit of math to take. He already took his algebra and geometry, and he decides that he wants to take algebra 2 A and B. And he puts in the course code right here. So next, step 8. So this is really important. This is where you're going to fill in any remaining credit requirements. So remember, we're looking at a senior 2024. So his sciences, his CTE, his fine arts, PE, whatever he has left. So he goes back to his graduation requirements, and he sees that he has half a credit of PE left in order to graduate. So he goes back to the course guide. He finds this new class, Progressive Fitness, and he decides that that sounds really interesting. So he's going to take it. So he puts in Progressive Fitness with the corresponding course code with an S. This S is important right here because that means he's going to take it for a semester. Some classes are offered a year long and some courses are offered for a semester. You can take a year or a semester. So let's look back at the course guide. For example, aquatics. Right here down at the course code, you see that one semester, has an S at the end, or you can take aquatics for all year, in which you will put a Y at the end. So Johnny just wants to take progressive fitness for a semester, fulfill his half a credit, and so he puts an S. Next, Johnny took Spanish 1, and in order to go to a university, Johnny knows that he needs to take 2 years of a consecutive foreign language, world language. So he has one more credit of a world language left, so he's going to take his Spanish 2 A and B right here with the course code. Remember, Johnny's pretty into animals and veterinary, so vet science really interests him. He already took animal science. He sees that animal science is a prerequisite for vet science in the course guide. That's important to be paying attention to. So he sees, for example, if I get to the science, at the very top, he goes to the science, and he goes to the animal science and veterinary science. So right here, veterinary science, he sees that a prereq is animal science. He already took that, so he knows that he can take vet science. So he signs up for the vet science class with the course code. So as other electives that he wants to take, because remember, he has a credit and a half of electives he still has to choose, which can be anything. He likes the guitar. The guitar really interests him. He likes to play it on his free time. So he's going to take a semester of Guitar 1 and sign up for that. He's also pretty interested in drama, and he wants to take that for a full year. So he is putting in Drama 1, and right here at the end, he put a Y. So he wants to take Drama 1 all year long instead of just a semester. And so he put in the course code with a Y. And so you don't have to fill in this next one because it's a year long. It'll take up 2 boxes. So next is step 9. So this is important. This is the 2 alternative classes that you would like to take. So all these boxes need to be filled in. Absolutely. You should have no blank boxes on your page. So step 9 are classes that, in case he doesn't get into drama, drama's completely full, or guitar is completely full. These are classes that he's also interested in, would like to take as well in place in case he can't get into these classes. So he puts drawing and painting for a semester. He's also interested in zoology. And then he really likes the sound of crafts. He wants to take crafts for a full year if he can, for example, if he can't get into drama. Next is step 10. So step 10, he's going to select his track choice. So Johnny doesn't dig being here at 7 o'clock in the morning. He knows he's more of a second track type of person. So he chooses second track to start school at 7:55. Next is step 11. He's going to review the selections with his parent or guardian. Really make sure that these are the classes that he wants to take. He looks it over with a parent, and it looks like everything's filled in good. So next, it is important. The next video that we're going to be covering is putting in these classes into his Skyward. Once he's put it into his Skyward, which we'll show you in the next video, he's going to turn in this form by Tuesday, February 26th to his teacher. Make sure you sign at the bottom and a parent signs as well. So this next video, we're going to go over how to input the courses that you would like to take into your Skyward.